I'm currently reading a book called A View from the Stars, which is a collection of short stories and essays by Liu Cixin, an incredible author, one of my all-time favorite authors, and author of The Three-Body Problem, which is my favorite sci-fi trilogy. It's incredible. You definitely should read it. And, well, anyway, in this book, he touches on many different things. It's a great insight into his process as an artist, as a writer, as a creative. And in one of the essays, he says, "We tend to imagine that readers of fantasy recognize that what they're reading is make-believe, which is certainly true today, but wasn't necessarily so in ancient times." And then he says, "However, science fiction is able to provide that sense of realism, which makes the advent of modern myths possible and may even prove able to bring us back to an era in which reality and mythology are fused." And I love that he makes that connection between sci-fi and myth and fairy tales and stories. And I truly believe in that connection. I think for the longest time I've pondered about that kind of missing gap between mythology and our beliefs and science, and the lacking of narrative in science. And I think we need both. We need our stories, we need our narrative, we need our beliefs, but we need it infused together with science and reality and what's around us. And I think when those two come together, that's one of the most or some of the most powerful storytelling I think can happen. Anyway, that was just a little bit of my thoughts on A View from the Stars. I definitely recommend it, and just recommend anything that Liu Cixin writes.